Hey guys, we got another video here. Anyone who is watching this has very well likely seen the CEG videos that they do on YouTube. And I'm actually going to be using 3 systems from their videos in order to pull this off. We're doing a 8-step system, which is technically a 4-step system since we're only changing the bid 4 times. The first one will be Rumple, which looks a little bit something like that, with the option to change it around as long as you have a total of 6 bids on 6 corners with none of them overlapping, which that one's technically wrong, so we'll put it there. So that would be the proper layout, or anything like that. Not that. That would be a proper layout. As long as it's a corner bet for 6 different bets, nothing overlapping, it would still be the considered as Rumple. Now you're going to win that one twice. Move on to Holy Splits, which is 11 split bids. I believe it wants you to do the split bids like 18-21 there, and 2 and 0. Just the vertical splits. Not sure what the reasoning behind that one is, but I will be using this version in order to keep everything nice and even. Or say you didn't want to ignore the outer edge for whatever reason, you could even make a sideways triangle. Or you could even say, I want it down here, we can make an L. It doesn't matter. As long as we have 11 splits. It's all that really matters, which I messed up somewhere. No, I didn't. It just says I have $15 out there even though I don't. So I must be doing something too fast. But anyway, so say we've won the first one twice, won the second one twice. Now we're moving on to the third step, which is Double Street Martingale. For a total of $75. And we would hit this one 3 times. And then once that one is finished. So on the left here, we're looking at all the previous numbers. At the end of the run, on the 4th step, whatever color you think is coming next, red or black, you would bet on that color. So since there are 5 red in a row, I would say black is coming next, and we're going to take all the black numbers. But we're not going to do the 1-to-1 bid because we are leaving the 4 black numbers over there empty. And that is a total of a $70 bid. So even though the last 3 wins does not completely pay for this bid, if you've made it this far in the progression, you have more than $70 to play with. So let's just jump into it. We will be keeping the original Rumple because I believe the CEG team either gave it a peach or a grapefruit, which in all reality, you're covering 24 numbers. You're winning half your bid back in profit. So it's really not a bad system. So there is 1 win. Come on, please let me get... There we go. I just really want to get 8 wins in a row just so I can show you. And I'm going to tell on myself, yes, I have restarted this 2 or 3 times just so I can get to the end and show you. But as you see here, we are up $60. The next bid is $55. So no harm, no foul if it misses. We're up $5 bid. It doesn't really matter if we lose this one, although we would not want to lose this one, which I think we just did. Yes. Oh, you big pain in the butt. Anyway, so on misses, instead of Martingale, we will be resetting to the first system. And we will be going for 2 hits, or considered wins, on this one before we move up. Or, if you want to be quite specific with it, I personally don't like to move up from step 1 unless you have at least a $60 profit. Or whatever, you don't even have to use these 3 different strategies. You can use any 3 or any 4 strategies you want to make this work. You just have to make sure that you win enough to pay for that next step and still be up money if it misses. So we're up 65 now. We're moving on to the next one. And we will be picking my 11 splits to keep it nice and even. And the reason I like it nice and even, it makes it easier to remember. Like, I got my 2-0 split because anytime we're picking splits, especially non-specific, I like to cover the 0. But on the first 12, we have a down arrow, middle 12, we have a diamond, and the third 12, we have an up arrow. Now, feel free to move these around in any variation you want, as I said before. But we will just be using this for this video. And 21, that is a good one. And 11, which is a good one. Nice. So we have made it through step 1 and step 2 for a total of $135 profit. And instead of bidding 90% of our winnings, we are now cutting back to keep some extra winnings if this one misses. So we will be placing the $75 bid, winning $15 each time, assuming that it wins. 9, which is a win, with a $15 win, or a $15 profit. Let me rephrase. 27, which is a $15 profit. And fingers crossed, one more, please. Give me one more, just so I can show them. But as you see here, we're up 165 right now. Yes, I get to show you without cheating. Okay. So we are up $180 since we reset one time and had to go back into it. I believe it would be $170. Maybe $160. Let's see, step 1 would be $60 profit. Step 2 would be $70 profit for $130, plus the $145 profit for $175. So we're $5 higher than what we would normally be for this step. And as I said before, we're looking at previous numbers, whatever number you feel is coming next. And it's kind of back and forth. I'm going to say it's going to be black, so we're going to go with black. Now, if you want to change this one to play all day style, you can. But it is highly unrecommended because you are literally doubling your bid. So with a $70 bid on all black, you could do another $70 bid on the opposite color, giving you break even on red, or a $40 profit on the black. say you don't like breaking even. Make it a $75 bid on red. That is a $5 win on red and a $35 win on black. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go with the jackpot version that I like. And we missed. Oh, no. I was thinking red. My bad. We got it. There we go. Yes, I cheated. I did this video 2 or 3 times and restarted the video just so I could get all the way through these steps and show you. Now, the real thing is, so minus 110 from 175, you're still at a $65 profit. So if you miss that and have to reset to step 1, you're still in profit. Using my method of thinking, every time you progress steps, if you lose, you will stay in profit. Now, it might be hard to keep track of when you're at the table counting your chips. It might take a minute unless you have a certain way of sorting them out. That way you can keep it straight. And really the only way to lose here is on step 1. If you cannot get out of step 1, or say you lose 2 or 3 times and you're just going to keep doing the 2 wins, progress, 2 wins, progress, even though you'll be making money back slowly, even if you win on the later steps, you will not stay in profit. So I suggest, if you don't use these 4 specific plays, I would find a way. Actually, it'd probably be better to find a way to win 1 time, go to step 2, bid less than your total win. Step 3, bid less than that total win combined. And then step 4, you would have a jackpot round, which even if you lose, I want you to keep enough money in order to be in profit. Doing this, like I said, as long as you get past step 1, you will stay in profit. If you don't get past step 1, that is where you start losing money. So think about that when you're picking which pattern or strategy you want for step 1. Which is why I went with Rumple, because it has 24 covered numbers out of the 37. Has a pretty good win rate. A lot of people seem to like it, so that's why I chose it. I hope you like this, and I hope you don't judge me for cheating, just so I can show you all the way through. And I will be honest, I was down, I want to say 110 on one video that I tried to make, and 140 on another video that I tried to make. And at that point, I would have walked away from the table, be like, it's not my day. So with a $500 buy-in, you're not going home broke. Or feel free to go ahead and make yourself broke, or at least risk making yourself broke to try to get all the way back through the system. But remember, it's only a $285 win using my specific system, which means if I was down $380, I'd have to get all the way through, and then most of the way through just to break even. So by the time you break even after doing that, maybe go ahead and reset to step 1. That way you're starting fresh, you're starting new. You're not bidding like you didn't break even and you're bidding $70 on jackpot round but miss. Totally up to you. I wish you guys have good luck on figuring out which systems you want to use, or if you want to use this one, that is fine. But either way, leave a comment down below sharing your roulette strategy that you want to try, or you want me to try, and I will show you, good or bad, doesn't matter to me. And we will see you next time around.